Hello, I'm Chris. Today, I'm going to give you some information about the trend of eating style change of citizens among these decades, based on some data provided. First, I will start by telling you how much the average family spent on restaurant meals these 3 decades. Then it will be followed by the description of the number of meals consumed in fast food restaurants and sit-down restaurants within 30 years. The first set of pie charts is an indicator of the relative expenditure the average family spends on restaurant meals. Here, the red area represents home cooking, while the remaining blue is food budgets on restaurant meals. As you can see, in the first graph, in 1970, home cooking dominated the list with 90%, while food budget of eating outside was only 1/10. Then, in 1980, the blue area, eating outside, had made a slight increase with 5%, and home cooking was still the clear leader. Surprisingly, as time flied, there was a sharp rocketing of the blue area with a more than double rise, from 15% to above 1/3. Until 2000, more interestingly, the two sides made the list by owning half separately in the graph. This kind of change in market sharing displays the citizens' eating style because of some factors, for example, on the economic development, food variety, family structure change, insufficient time for cooking, and so on. Now, let's move our attention to another graph, a line graph about meals sold. The second graph shows the amount of meals consumed in fast food and sit-down restaurants. Obviously, on the x-axis there is the number of meals sold per year, and on the y-axis there are the years. In overall, two lines started from trending together in 1970 and have made a rise in different extents in 2000. On the one hand, that of sit-down restaurant meals kept rising steadily these 3 decades and reached its peak around 50 in 2000. On the other hand, there was a drastic and gradual soar in fast food meals at the same time, and its summit was above 18 in 2000, higher than sit-down restaurant meals by nearly 13 units. Also, it should be noted that two lines crossed in around 1984 in nearly 14 meals per year, which means the number of fast food meals was as many as the opposite one. In short, two sides have made a progress in raising the meal number, and fast food meals performed better among these 30 years. Maybe it is because the speed of living competition has accelerated and contributes a kind of fast food culture instead of sitting down for meals. To conclude, the average family became much more eager to spend a lot of time and money on eating in restaurants, especially enjoy fast food meals owing to the high efficiency of such new kind of eating habits.